everyone, welcome back to my crafty desk. I'm so happy to be crafting with you today, as always. I thought I would get on here and kind of play with some stuff with some stuff that I really like to have in my stash, and also as a way of cleaning up my stash. So let me see, cleaning up my hoard while I'm creating stuff for my stash. Yeah, there we go. So one of the things I do like to do is have pre-made tags, journal cards, things, and they don't necessarily have to be decorated. They just have to be ready to go, so that's part of the process. I know for me, a lot of times I'm doing lots of things at one time, and so it's nice to have several parts of my process completed. Anyhow, so what I've grabbed is some paper pads of paper that's a little bit thicker in the cardstock kind of way. Things that I wouldn't necessarily use for anything else, and I might even get rid of it maybe, but maybe I'll start first trying to make these tag bases and journal card bases. I also grabbed some of my corner punches. Some of these I've bought new, some have been gifted to me, and some have been found at the thrift stores on those very lucky occasions. But I haven't used all of them, so we'll see how well they work, and maybe we'll find out why they're at the thrift store. So let me move these aside to over here for the punching. We'll have a little punch station here. Punchy punch. I know that I've got several different ones. I want to say this is Martha Stewart just because of the way it's made, and I feel like that's where I usually see these. Yep, Martha Stewart. I think I got this one at a thrift store. This one, you know, I think I might have actually bought this one either at Hobby Lobby or online on Amazon. Same with this one, and same with this one right here. This one, actually, I think I might have bought this at I might have even got this at Walmart. It's a Fiskars. These ones I feel like are hard for me because I don't have all the strength in my hands, and you got to press where you want it. So these ones I like. I mean, it's hard to get through like a really heavy stuff if you're putting multiple in there, but I like this punch better. I like the way it punches, and this is the Paper Studio. This one right here is also belongs to, it's dusty. That's okay. I'll live with that. It's a 1.5-inch corner. It's the only thing I can find on here. So the maker is anonymous. And so we know that's Fiskars. This is McGill Craftivity. This is also a thrift store. So right there I can see how it's sticking? So it must be something gluey. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I also grabbed my Stampin' Up! Stamps that I like to use. So these are those little tiny tags. So I like this somewhat. It's very heavy. I don't like that, and I don't like that. I mean, I like that it's sturdy, but that you can put it down. But I can't see where my paper's at, so it's kind of like, eh. I mean, like the thought was, I understand the thought maybe that it would be like heavy to sit still, if that's why they did it like that. I don't know, but it doesn't make much sense because I can't see what I'm doing as I'm holding it, and it's super heavy. So I like this punch right here. This is a great base for lots of things, and I use this also with my altered paper clips a lot. I like the size of it. I feel like with these little tiny, I don't know, I'm sorry if that's shiny, that silver part is hitting you, but I like how that curved part right there and right there, how it just kind of, it's already dictating the paper clip, you know. This butterfly is nice and large. I use this one a lot, just as little pieces just to pop in. And then I've got my 1 3/8 and my 1 1/8 scalloped edge circle punches, which I absolutely love. I use these probably more than any other punch for so many different reasons. So I thought I'd grab those ones. And then of course I got my little close to my heart holes. So this one is a little bit bigger. It's a 1/4 inch. So I use this when I'm using my hole reinforcers. I like it. See, it fits very nicely on it. If I'm going to use my Crocodile to set the brads, that is a different setting hole, so I won't punch those. So some I might punch and some I might not. This is just a little teeny tiny hole punch, which is nice to have. I don't use it too terribly often, but thought I'd grab it out anyways. Everybody deserves their turn in the spotlight. So what I have here are those Tim Holtz papers that I had said before that I'm just not super drawn to them. I mean, I might use them like on Halloween, but then I'm doing stuff for my grandkids. So, I mean, if it doesn't look like it's going to be received kid style wise, then I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I grabbed those. I thought some tags might work for that and journal cards, at least as a base. And I brought over some other things that I do like. So I have this scrapbooking paper. I just haven't finished it out, but I think it'd be pretty to do that. Same with this. I loved this image and I thought, I just don't know what to do with it. So I'm going to just chop it up and see. I think I'll be happy and it'll actually get used instead of sitting in my stash for over a year. Same thing with this glittery butterfly. I mean, I've used all that I'm possibly going to use for the grandkid stuff that I've done and other journals. So I just need to do something. So here's some papers that I chose and we'll just go through those. The other thing that I popped out was this coloring book that we used the other day. And I thought, I'm not sure if this video is going to post, I think this posts after that video. So, but I thought when I was in here, I thought these would make some good tags and journal cards. So I want to play with that. And then I grabbed my Paper Studio. I must love the Paper Studio's paper because I seem to grab their stuff a lot for their paper pads. So this is Pearl, and it's like all white and it's like embossed a little bit. Like there's a little bit of, it's not super, it's like very light, but that does have that embossing. It has that shiny texture on there. So it's going to pick up inks and paints differently if you'd like to do that type of thing. But I love all the pictures on here and the polka dots, of course. So I think these make good tag bases and little cards and fun little things. And then, of course, no craft room, in my opinion, is complete without a stack of black. So this is the black glossy. And I've used, now this is a paper pad that I will say, I will use every single sheet in here. I will eventually use every single sheet. The only ones that I think that were giving me a little bit of trouble, I would say, would be the animal print, which is weird because I love animal print. But I think it's just because, like, where do you use it when you don't know who you're sending it to? Does everybody love animal print? I don't know. I just don't know. So let me just we'll grab a sheet out of each one. So let me see what I have in here. We'll just open this up and grab a sheet. So that's the first one that I seen. Let's take her out. Oh, okay. You are going to get cut up. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and grab a white one. I'll just look up. I'm going to look up and just, because I don't know where these lay in here. We're just going to grab one. Oh, not my favorite. So maybe that's good that I'm picking this one. Now, let's see. We need to grab, I'm going to do these ones for sure. These are my scrap ones. Those ones need to get done. And I also have this one that I want to do. So I love this side, this purple. This is a Graphics 45. It's from the Children's Hour collection. And I don't love this side. I mean, I love the colors and they're fun for the fall and all that stuff. And I love these little postage stamps, but I feel like for this big sheet of paper, just to get those, you know, I think I'd like this better. So I'm gonna cut that one up. And then this one I showed the other day. The other side has Rockabye Baby, but I love this side. And this side has polka dots, which I absolutely love. And I do want to do a circus journal, and I want to do a vintage one, and I also want to do a different kind. So eventually, these will get used somewhere. And I think the vintage with these colors would be so cool. Not my favorite design, but it will work for easy writing on the back of these. So I don't have to back it if I don't want to. Just depends. And let's see, we've got a few of these, which I think will break into this pack if we have time, because it's not my favorite to work with. And what else did I have? I thought I had another pack of Tim Holtz, but I can see the stack laying across the room, so I must have just left it there. Maybe that's a sign. I also wanted to grab a few of these out. Let's see. Is that the cover? I don't know what that is. So I just broke this apart, and let's see. I feel like this is going to take a minute to look at. The thing is, I need to not be picky. So here's those bugs. I want those out. I think I liked those with the Sizzix. This is so cute. And sometimes I like to fold them and put them in the journals. So I'm going to be kind of picky on what I shouldn't be too picky. Oh, see, I think that'd be pretty for the journal cards. We'll stick that in our stack. Yeah, maybe we should get at least one more. Ooh, tall journal cards. Yes, please. Or, see, then I get stuck. I'm like, or do we do this in a book? Let's see. Let's see. Well, this will tell us right here. That's, if I cut it down to the frame, yep, it's too tall. So, it's going to be tall on a journal card too. So, but we'll see. I'm going to do it. We're just going to do it. It's just paper. What's the worst that could happen? The worst could happen, what? I would hate it. Ooh, I think that would make a cute journal card too. Okay. All right, done. Get out of there. Get on with it. Get on with the show. Oh, I'm excited. I like doing this. It's such a nice, easy, crafty thing. And what I really like also is it just kind of gets me going. And then as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, oh, I think I would love that. Oh, you know what? Oh, and then I start jumping ship. So the goal for me is to stay on task. I think the first thing I want to do is I'm going to open my cutter up. I'm also going to change my blade because I notice I'm getting a little messy. So I used to always keep all of these blades for in case it was for dull, for papers that I didn't care if they were like a little choppy on the edge, but I have a bucket full of them and I forget I have them. So I'm just going to get rid of that one, grab me a new one, get it on here, and now here we go. So, oh no, look it, I wanted that. And then I look at this. Wouldn't those be cute little journal cards? They're skinny. You know, but if I want like this, you have these pieces, but you know what? We pulled it out for this, so let's just do this. I don't even know how this is gonna work. So maybe I need a ruler too to help me. Let's get the see-through ones because that's nicer. I think, how big is this guy? He is 5.5 if on the inside, right? Nope, I'm not even measuring right. Somebody help me measure. 4.5. So if I want to get his whole little cute little circly thingamajigger, I think I can. Perfect. And also, let's see how tall he is. So from the top to the bottom, 7. Yep, it'll stay within the. So now I think what I'm going to do just for a straight cut is I'm going to cut on the outside of that line, and then I can just like see where this is. I got to figure out where I'm cutting at. I want to cut the outside of the inside line. The outside of the inside. Does that make sense? Okay, outside of the inside. So just go like that. We'll pull that one out. We'll do this one. The outside of the inside. Where did I see that again? Right there. Go outside of the inside. There we go. Get that one down. And then we'll do the outside of the inside on this one too. Am I going to stay within my thing? Actually, I think what I'm going to do, because I got to make it complicated. Would you even know? You wouldn't know if I wasn't doing it that way, right? Let's just go with it. I want to oh my goodness, Sandra, make a cut. Just see what happens. Like, you know, if somebody was gifting this to me, like they was already cut up and I got it in a pack, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. But when you have to be the cutter, or at least for me, I'm like, I just don't know who to let go of, what part. There. Okay. See? And I'm happy. I like it. I think I like it. How big is it? It's a pretty wide card. So like this would be good for like, you know, those inside those journal pockets that we make on the covers. Like sometimes I just want something a little bit fatter and, you know, just, so I think that'd be cool. Now I can back the back of this with something, or I can just leave that, but I like that right there. So we're going to leave that as it is. And I really should have grabbed something to set everybody in, but I didn't. So I'm going to just move this basket over here and put them right here off to the side while we do some cutting. I'm just going to leave my scraps right there and see what we come up with later. So here we go. Let's do this one. Same thing here. I think what I'm going to do is don't know. I think I'm going to cut them in half first. And do that. And I think it's going to sound crazy, but I honestly think I want to fussy cut the inside of this frame out, which I might do real quick. Ooh, I'm going to see if I can even do it a little bit. I'm not going to do that whole thing on this video because I feel like that is something that will take a long time. And it could be its own little show because, so here's my little handy dandy Westcott cutter. I love this thing. So see, I would just go around this thing and just kind of do the best I can. Nothing has to be perfect, of course. Whoops, see, I'm already not perfect. This, after a while, like my hand's gonna hurt from this, but I don't care. I love doing this stuff. Just keep that as a secret though, because I like that excuse for when, you know, for like hard chores. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not afraid of doing my chores. I'm grateful that I'm still able to do them, so there's that. So let's see. I think I can do this, but I just want to go down the whole side so I know what part I cut already. My hand sliding on this sounds like a toot. Okay. But I was mid-cut. I couldn't stop. Okay, let's see. So you see how that's coming out? And now I'm going to have this frame. It's going to be a long frame, but I can also take this frame and I can use it on something else, and then I can make it in a page, and it can go this way. It could be a pocket. Oh my gosh. Pardon me. So this is going to be another video because it's going to take me too long to do this, but I'm going to remember because we're going to put a note on it. We're going to note this. Okay, fussy cut inside frame. There we go. And then I've got two of these together, so now we have a paper clip, and I'll stick that over here up there with my little projects. Now, back to the drawing board here. Let's go. Paper cutter back. Now, let's see, which one was this? And this one, I just wanted to see. So how big is this? This is a, this paper pad. I lost, is the cover still there? It's so torn up, I don't know what the cover says. Does it tell us what the papers are? No, it's not a paper pad, that's why. It's a coloring book. So we'll just have to do this. Let's see, it is a 10 by 10. So we'll just go ahead and go, if I do 2.5, 2, 4, 2.5 and 2.5 is 5, right? So I can get 4. Let's do 2.5 and see where that lands. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that'll work. So we'll go 2.5. Let's get it lined up on here. We'll make cute little tags with this one. And I got something to play with. 2.5. Was that 2.5? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I don't know. We'll figure. 2.5. Yeah, I think so. And then another 2.5, and then we should have 4 sheets of this. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. And that's kind of, I think they're not done being cut, Sandra. Just keep going, keep going. All right, so 2.5, and then we're gonna go. So if we do 2.5, or if they're 10, we go 5. So 2.5 by 5, and then we'll have some decent sized tags here. So there we have 5. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to which way I was cutting them, so I guess that could factor in. Looks like I was, somebody was on my side there. Oh, and I got 2 of these. I think I could do 2. We'll see. We will see. And then, per usual, I have my little punches. I bought these on Amazon. You can get them at the craft stores too. I love them for the corner punching, for the rounding, and for the tag side, or whatever they're called. It says corner punch, but it's the kind of the tag style. So if I have this done right away, then I will know which side I was already wanting up, and I don't have to struggle with that later. So I just do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and round the corners with the small one. I'd like to stick with that one if I can first, because then it gives me room to mess up later. Or not, I shouldn't say that. I have room for secrets later. My secret room. So meaning that if I back them and then I'm not able to get that same round corner, I can go into the deeper or the more wider rounds. The more wider rounds. So, aren't those already so cute? Like, even just like that, just by themselves, like that's plenty of journal space. I don't have to back them. They're beautiful. So much fun. So much fun. So I'm going to finish doing those, though, later. I'll put those right there. Get this stuff off of here. And let's see what we come up with this one. I don't even know how big this is, but I'm thinking tags. I've made journal cards with this. I think the colors are just so, I love them. I know it's very fall, but I think, yeah, I think I just need some tags. And I want them to go this way, so maybe some 3-inch. I will go 3-inch. I'm not even going to measure this. I'm going to go 3-inch and a 3-inch. And then now, what is this? Left over, I'm going to measure this one. This is 6. Okay, so I guess I'll do 2 more 3 inches. So it must have been the offcut of a 12-inch, 12 by 12 paper pad. So there we have those. And then same thing, because I'm going to put these in a stack for later. So I'm just going to go ahead and this, I want, as my mind will let me know, this is for my, this is what I'm doing with these. To be finished at a later date. So we'll stick with that. I have these over here to be done. Okay, do not over-organize. Now, let's see about this one. I want to get this one done too. So, just, I think I'm going to do, so how, it is, how wide is it that way? 5 inches. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe we do, I mean, would that be a cute journal card, wouldn't it? I can go 4. Yeah. Oh, and I cut through this thing, but that's okay. It still sound. I still have a whole word there. Floraling. So I know I want this as a journal card. So let me just do these corners like that. And I know that part's done, and I know it's going to be a journal card because I got all 4 done. Now, does it mean I can't change my mind later? Sure doesn't. I reserve the right to change my mind at any time. So, this one, see, I'm never, I just don't know what to do, and I don't know how to cut it up, so I just have to go with it, right? Just do it. Maybe 4. Is that going to be a journal card too? I think it would be a good journal card, so there we go, 4. And then I do have that weird stuff going on up here, but you know, that's a topper. Oops, I'm not gonna, see how it's not doing, can you see that? How sometimes it just gives that weird thing there. Oh, I was supposed to use these too, wasn't I? So let's do this. See, I set them to the side. I set them to the side and I forgot all about them. Let's see how good this one works. So getting all the way in there. I have a hard time with these ones that are punchy. Ooh, was this the one that was kind of stuck? Yep. Still works. Still works. But I did mess that little thing up there, so let's see if I can still fix that with this. No. I changed the... Did I not get a straight cut? Okay, there we go. So maybe I'll do that on the top here too. No, I think... I'm going to do it down here, though, on both sides. What do you think? I'll just try. Oh, my gosh. Okay. That one, I don't want to do that one anymore. That one was hard. I think if I stood up, maybe, I don't know, it's just hard on my hand. Yeah, that's just tearing it up. Here we go. So then we move on to the biggest one. There we go. And that's why I start with the smallest one. And I went all the way into the butterfly with that. So, I mean, I might not like that. Well, I already know. I don't like it. It's going into the basket. I don't want to mess with it anymore. So this one, I feel like it's 4, so I'm gonna go skinny tags, 2-inch tags. I'm gonna do it like that. And these are good to add in, like to fill in that little spot in between, you know, where you just need that little extra. So I know it's gonna be a tag, so I'm gonna go here on the top on this one and add that to my pile to clip. Okay. All right, I'm tired of doing that paper. I might get back to it later. I wanted to do some of this white paper here. So 12 by 12 pad. Let's see what we got. I want to do maybe some a couple of journal cards. Let's do a 4-inch strip. And then that's 4. We'll do 2 3-inch strips for tags. There we go, I think, right? Am I doing that right? No. There's 3. Okay, and then we'll do 2.5. That's what I was doing. Okay. Okay, some options anyways. So, journal cards, 4 by 4, I think would be nice. Little squares. Do you do squares? I don't really ever do squares. Maybe I should do a 6-inch one. Yeah, there we go. We'll do 2 6-inch ones like that. I like that. Mucha better. And then maybe with this one, we'll do 2 6-inch ones also. Okay, and then this 2.5-inch in length. Do we do the same thing, 2 6-inch? Should we just keep it all like happy? Maybe we can get crazy with this one. Maybe I'm gonna do some little squares. Okay, or just smaller tags. Here we go. 4 inches. So 4. We should get 3 of these then, right? Oh, yay for morning math. Okay. So let's just set this aside for a second. Those are those off cuttings. I guess we could take care of these too. So let me just clean up that edge. So I think I want this to be 2 inches also. That'd be nice. It's just, or no, I want it to be bigger because I can get more. 2.5. 2.5 it is. There we go. Clean up the edge, and we got a 2.5-inch strip there. And clean this one up. Another 2.5er. 2.5er. Whoops, goodness. Oh, okay, well, it's just gonna be like that, huh? There we go. Just a sliver. And I don't mind this edge right here. I just, right now, I don't mind it at all. So, let's just see. I guess I'm supposed to cut these. So these were 10 inches. Jiminy Christmas. So I'm going to go 5 and 5. And then 5. And I want to cut some, I want to do some corner punching on those 5, on those 5s, on those solid colors. Man, I'm sorry. I am a slammer. Let me just settle down. Settle down. Okay. So, we already know we're going to make these into tags. I'm just going to throw these in that stash to be cut. And these offcuts will be something over there as well into that. So these are going to be those journal cards. And they're already fine. They're white on the back. I can do this corner punch thing, and then I can still also use the ink on it if I want to. So let's try a lace one. Let's try this one. This is that Martha Stewart one. Oh, see, this is the other thing. So you got to read. This one goes all the way in. So you got to look on the back to see where you want it. Do you want that thing to go all the way down there, or? And maybe there's a trick to using these. I don't know. Like I said, I bought this at the dollar store. There's a line here, so I think it lines up with something. Is that what you do? Do you just? I don't know. I don't know. If anybody has a tip on these and they know how to use them, let me know, please. Suppose I could look it up, you know, in my spare time. Maybe I will. See, I like how easy. Isn't that easy? Too close to the edge? Yes. So I'm just going to cut that off. Oh, that's what I did to the other one. That's why it was like that. But I like it. I mean, it's nice. Do we just do the one edge and make it cute like that and then just go around the edges here? I'm going to go ahead and do the big one. Yeah, I like it. I like it with just the one. Oh, jeez. Okay, so if I mess up on the big one, then I'm kind of like, I messed up on the big one. That's okay. I'll fix that later. I'll do fussy cut fix. Okay, I like that for that one. And maybe it will stand out if I actually ink the edge a little bit. I don't know. This is just experimenting. I'm not saying I'm going to like this color that I'm putting on, but we'll just, it's not bad. I think I'd mix more stuff on here, but you know, you can do something like that and then you can take something else that you made. This is kind of big, but you can just layer it with something. What do I have? Do I have anything close by? You know, that is not pretty. That's not a good close by thing to add. But anyhow, I like that. I like that a lot. So let's try a different one here. This is the one, so $2. Let's see why you are $2. So let's take one of these bigger ones, I think. So I think, so you put them in on all the different areas here, right? Okay. Oh, it's a nice edge. And that punched really nice. Really nice. Okay, so I would call this a super score. Yes, I'm not a fan of that pointy edge, but you know. Now I have 3 different edges, or 4 different edges. I like these rounded ones. I don't know if you can see that. I picked white out of all the colors to choose, right? Okay, nope. Maybe the black. Okay, there we go. I think that might work, even though it's shiny. I like these rounded edges. That's nice. I'm not a fan of this. I think it's just going to warp. I think it depends on how I'm going to use it, but for the most part, if it was a journal card, I'm going to be more likely to use the rounded edges. I like that. Okay, good to know. So that one works out nice. But now I have those 4 corners. So I'm going to have to, I'll probably shorten this one up a little bit. Let me try the other one and see one of these other ones. Let me do one of these right here. So we did that guy. We did that one. Oh, I didn't do this one. I didn't do this one. So let's do it Fiskars. So let's see how Fiskars compares. Maybe I'll just do it right here like this. So this is Fiskars lace. And I like because I can put it all the way in. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I do like that. But boy, is that hard to punch. The paper's not thick. It's just a very... It could be because it's new. I couldn't do this more than a couple times. Now that's pointy, but I feel like it gives it a much cleaner cut than the other Fiskars one. Oh, I guess it's old Fiskars versus new Fiskars. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe the more you punch it, the more it... Oh, I just did that one. Good thing there's only 3. Did I do this one already? I did. Oh, wait. I didn't do this one. There we go. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, I love that. Love that one. Isn't that so cute? Okay. I like that one. There's that one. I guess. I don't know what I did with the other one that we did a lot of. So let's try this one right here. This is the, is this the no name one? No, this is the Paper Studio. I say, yeah, Paper Studio. Oh, yeah, that kind of, maybe this is the Paper Studio too. It's made very similar. It just doesn't say. If it does say it, I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's just that I feel like I feel like it can, depending on, I think I would have to glue that down. I feel like I would just end up, like, see how, where all the cuts are? Not my favorite. So, there. Just wanted to do a couple of those. But the other thing I really do like are these labels, and I wanted to show you while I have them out. So I can use these for my paper, for my, like I said, my altered paper clips. Isn't that nice? So then if I put a paper clip on there, you know. Because I like to do the front and the back. So see, wouldn't that be cute? And it's already done. I don't have to actually do any extra decorating if I didn't want to. I could just leave it that way. But I like how it goes with that rounded part. I don't know, for some reason it fits my eye good. So I have that one that I love. And then I also have, and I'll show you this one right here, what I'm talking about. Like, I have to set it down to do it. So it's like total guesswork here, which we'll see. Make sure my paper's big enough, I guess. Do I put it all the way to the back? Is it gonna waste paper or punch it right where it's supposed to be? We're gonna find out. See, it wastes too much paper. Now I do have this part that I could use, but I don't want to waste that much paper all the time. I just don't. But I do like the tag. Isn't that cute? It is cute. So we'll have to see. It's just not something I can hold up. If I turn it around to do it, let me try another one here. See, you don't see, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you know, the other punches, like this one, I can put this in and I can see where I'm punching. That's how I punched it. I always punch them upside down so I can see. This one, it doesn't matter which way you punch it. You can't see, and it's really heavy. So would I buy this again? No. 100% would not buy that again. And then my little circle punches. So these, I'm going to show you the scalloped edge because they're really nice. I'm just going to go here. See how pretty that is? And it's just like a cute little, like they look cute with buttons on them. They look cute. Well, they look cute with anything. And then they have this little one. So a lot of times what I like to do, if I'm doubling things up, I'll put the small one on top of there. And it just already makes like a cute little flower. And I wish I had a button right here. But do I have a button? No. I have a dime. Here. There. How about a dime? There we go. Put a dime on there. There you go. I can give that to somebody and let them have all the scents that I have on my desk. Anyhow, I think that's everything for today. I'm just going to keep making these tags. I just wanted to kind of show you what I was doing. I know I didn't get through all my paper stack, but I will. I will. I hope you had fun crafting with me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and thank you all so very, very much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. I appreciate that, and I really appreciate all your well wishes. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye, friends.